So guys, this morning, while Kiki gets up the Q&A questions, this morning we've been up since 4 a.m. because we just shot a live morning show segment that is actually in Atlantic Canada. So that's Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia. We did a morning show segment at that time of morning. So we got up at 4 and I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed at like 6 p.m. tonight.
I am so tired. And then it continues on all next week. We're going all across Canada. But thank goodness tomorrow is Saturday and we don't have a segment, so we can sleep in a little bit.
Yeah, the dude says, isn't it always nap time? I kind of agree. I don't know why there can't be adult nap time.
Yeah, me too, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the meantime, if you guys have any questions, let us know what they are. And then I don't know if you guys can see this, but we've recorded some questions. So we asked people ahead of time if they had any questions for us to prepare before we did this. So we're going to go through these first, and then we'll get to the questions from everybody in here live after these. Does that sound good?
Yep, let's rock and roll.
All right, here we go.
This is just really delayed over here for some reason.
That's okay, as long as people can hear us and see us now, we're good to go. Okay, so
as long as people can see, I hope I don't have any lipstick on my teeth here. I feel like I do.
No.
That happens sometimes.
You're
okay.
Okay, so the first thing is from Big Mike Powell Barbecue. He wants to know, with Thanksgiving quickly approaching, what's your go-to? Stop looking at these.
I'm allowed to look at them.
No, I'm the one in charge of the questions.
Excuse, this isn't Q&A with me. We're both asking questions and answering them.
Okay.
My goodness.
What's your go-to brine for the big bird? Or big bird, as I like to say.
Okay, that's good. Well, first of all, I like Mike's question because he's talking brines, and if any of you guys out there has ever brined a bird, you will never not want to brine a bird.
Absolutely not. And especially if you're going to be smoking a bird for Thanksgiving, you definitely want to start ahead with a brine.
The reason why you brine is because it makes the most juiciest chicken or turkey that you will ever have.
Yeah, so we have a brine recipe up on our website, and it's a very simple brine, but it works every time, and it has a lot of different aromatic flavors in it. We like to use a lot of citrus in our brines.
The key, our little secret, apples.
Mm-hmm.
Throw some fresh apples in there. There's something that the apple juice does to poultry in general. It's fantastic. So check our website, maddieandkiki.com. It's up there. And Grey County Grillin' does a dry brine.
Brine?
We did a dry brine a couple years ago.
Dry brine's also great. We love adding the other thing I wanted to mention.
Brine time. I don't know why
it is brine time. It is brine time. The other thing I wanted to mention was another thing that's great to add to a brine. Maple syrup.
Yes.
For us Canadian girls.
Yep.
You want to add some sweetness. A lot of people go with like a brown sugar kind of thing. I am privy to the maple syrup.
I like it, but I feel like that's an expensive choice. So you definitely don't have to go maple syrup. Maybe go brown sugar if you want to get like unique with the sugars here. Yeah. Or you can just stick to your regular sugar.
But since I have maple syrup for my farm, we do a lot of maple syrup because it's readily available to us.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys caught Weber just did, I don't think it was live, I think it was recorded, but they just did a brine that had literally like 8 liters of bourbon in it. I thought that was cool.
Oh, wow.
It literally was like a juice jug of bourbon. I was like, those are our barbecue brothers, okay?
That's a drunken turkey before Thanksgiving's even started. Good job, guys. Okay, next.
Oh, I like the dude. Welcome to Brine Time with Maddie and Kiki. I kind of like that. I do kind of like that.
All right, next question is, this isn't so much of a question as it is a comment.
Let me answer one.
Wait, I want to read the comment. Okay, this comes from Vince Homemade. I'm not really sure what this means, but it says 80s robot dance. I do not really know what to do with that, guys.
Is that a question? Is it a statement?
Does he want to see a little bit of it?
Is it a request? Is it? I don't even can't do it.
Shannon.
Big Redneck Foodie. Hi, Shannon. Okay, I want to know, could we do this live on Instagram at the same time?
I think we could. We're not there yet, though. We don't know how to do it.
Can you do that? Kevin! Hi, Kevin!
Hi, Kevin. Nice to see you.
I can't get over the fact that Kevin lives in Albuquerque, and that's where our favorite show of all time is shot. Breaking Bad. It's actually shot there.
That is super, super cool.
Kevin, I'm sure, do you get asked about Breaking Bad all the time? Because I would love to know all the facts. And do you live close to the house?
Is the house actually there?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's cool.
It is
Okay,
cool.
next question. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go through these. Let me just go back.
Do you live close to the house?
That's the one. Barbecue said, when will you be coming to Texas? That's a very good question. Before COVID happened, we had plans to go to Texas, ironically enough, and then had to change our plans. So hopefully very, very soon we will be able to travel again and come down there, because you guys got some pretty cool barbecue down there.
I would just love to see some of our international barbecue family members, like, anywhere, Texas, wherever. It doesn't matter. We're just right now, obviously, we have no plans to go anywhere because of what's currently going on, but who knows what the future may hold.
Yep. Okay, next question comes from our friend Barbecue Man, who I believe is in here right now.
Yes, he is.
Okay, this one's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, what?
Did you ever have a crush on the same guy?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I would like
That's a good one.
I would like to tell a little bit of a story. I don't know
Is
if
it
you
the first kiss story?
Yes, it is. Okay, this is a good story. So it's not really
This
so much
is
of a
good,
crush.
yet weird.
Yeah. Surprisingly, Maddie and I, our first kiss was actually the same guy.
Not at the same time,
No.
though.
Okay, so this is a very weird story, guys. So Maddie and I have had the same group of friends throughout our entire lives.
Kirsten right now is watching. I think Kirsten might have been there when this happened.
Really?
I think so.
Okay, so Maddie was at a party one year that I didn't go to, and
But you weren't there.
No, how did you kiss him first? I don't remember how you kissed him first.
Get to the goods.
Okay, so Maddie kissed this guy first for some reason. Then like 2 years later, we were at a party that I also went to. Had a little game of spin the bottle. Okay.
Who remembers, guys? Let us know in the comments. Have you guys ever played spin the bottle? Okay. Who hasn't?
Yeah.
Who hasn't?
And then I just so happened to end up kissing that same guy. His name is Clifford. I don't know if he's watching.
Kirsten, we're talking elementary school.
It's first kiss. I was like in grade 6. Okay? And then
Smoke and Joe is a good question. We'll get to that after.
okay, we'll get to that after. So then we ended up kissing the same guy, Clifford Myers, 2 years apart, and it ended up being the same person.
Did you have to go last name?
Yeah, I don't know if he's watching, but Clifford Myers,
He's not.
you were both of our first kisses. Okay.
Okay, Smoke and Joe said, are you guys married? So that's a question we get asked all the time too, because we don't really talk about that side of our lives. We are both not married, but we are in very long-term, very committed relationships. But that's a great question, Smoke and Joe.
Yeah. Okay. Are we going to continue on here?
Let's rock and roll. Kirsten. I know, this is, who would have guessed that, like, we all, guys, Kirsten prays in the comments that you can see her. We went to elementary school with her and high school, and who would have guessed in 2020 we'd be talking through the computer and talking about our first crushes, same guy.
I know.
It's kind of crazy. It really is.
Okay, no, not crushes, kisses. I didn't have a crush on him. I just kissed him. Okay. Okay, next question. Which Weber should I buy? This is a question we get asked all the
It's a good
time.
one.
And we never really know how to answer this one fully, because it's very difficult to just blanket statement which Weber you'd want to buy.
It depends. Exactly. It depends like what type of grilling you're into. Some people are just straight up charcoal. We love that. That is so cool. If you're just into charcoal, obviously we'd say the kettle. But if you're into gas grilling, that's a whole other. The thing with Weber is that they have a grill for everybody's needs.
Exactly.
Whether you're in a condo, you want to have an electric grill.
The Smoky Joe.
Yep.
We recently just recommended the Smoky Joe to someone because they wanted a grill that they could travel with, that take it to like beaches and stuff like that, to have like little barbecues here and there, and they wanted something charcoal, so we recommended either the Smoky Joe or the Jumbo Joe.
Yeah, it just depends what you're interested in. We love them all because there's a different purpose for all of them.
Yes.
Okay, so Shannon is saying, what's your favorite vegetarian grilled dish?
Oh, this is a good one.
That is a fantastic question.
I want this one.
All right, you hit it.
Okay, my favorite dish is Maddie and I came up with a recipe for vegan tofu shawarma on the Trompo King, and that's been my favorite so far.
That one was fantastic.
That recipe is on our website.
Shannon, we have a feeling that you would absolutely love that. If anyone knows Big Green Egg Foodie, go follow her on Instagram. If you want to see some vegetarian recipes, hit that girl's Instagram page because she knows what's up.
Yes. So, and I know tofu gets a bit of a bad rep a lot of the time, but I promise if you try our recipe for tofu shawarma, you will be like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Kirsten is asking, is charcoal better? It's not necessarily better. And Gray County Grillin' said charcoal isn't necessarily better. It's like we said, it's all about preference. We love it because we feel like it adds a delicious flavor to food, but then that's just our preference. Some people may not even like that flavor.
But also Gray County Grillin' is saying it's about how much time you have, which is a very good point because we love the whole process of grilling with charcoal, but he's absolutely right. If you're short on time, you might not want to go that route because it does take a little bit more time.
Smokin' Joe. Yeah, guys, if you're looking for vegetarian recipes, you may not want to hit up Smokin' Joe, okay? But he does have some fantastic meat lover friendly recipes. You guys got to go check him out too. Check out everybody's pages on the side. I love everybody who's in the comments right now. Great pages.
Yes.
Very great pages.
Okay, Michael Brown said he loves the shirts. Very professional looking. Thank you so much. These are our Weber shirts that we always wear when we go on tour. And we were freezing this morning, so I was very grateful to have a shirt on underneath because I don't know why it got so cold here all of a sudden.
It's already cold in Canada. It is already cold here in Canada. And so that's why whenever we're on tour, we wear these shirts, but we're going to have to get, I think, Weber,
sweaters
gear. Yeah.
Although I do still have a sweater from a grill master in the States. When we went down there, I stole his sweater and I still have it. Yeah. So I'm going to be wearing that all winter long.
Keep it.
Okay, next question.
Ooh, Tom's Food Factory.
Wait, where are you looking?
On the comments.
No, we just passed one. Wait, Gray County Grillin' said, what's your biggest barbecue fail?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I know what you're gonna say.
The Dutch baby?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so guys,
the damn Dutch baby.
Yeah, that one keeps coming back to haunt us because we get asked about this a lot. But if anybody is familiar with what a Dutch baby is, it basically is a huge, puffy Yorkshire style pudding. Okay?
But sweet.
But it's for sweet. Yeah, it's for a dessert that you put what is that, sugar?
Powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar on it. Yep, good night. 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Okay, so we basically tried doing that on the kettle, but it didn't. I feel like that's more we got to try it for the summit. It didn't quite pan out with the kettle.
Like a Yorkshire pudding, it needs the high heat and the high, you have to preheat your cast iron first to get it screaming hot before you add the batter, and it just wasn't puffing the way that we wanted it to. But we will try it again.
We will try it again. Good morning, Pickles. Hello, Charlie. And Frack Daddy Barbecue. Hello.
So nice to see you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Okay, Mr. Rat Finkster, nice to see you. Good morning. He said, what are your top tips for getting started on a Weber Summit charcoal?
Mr. Rat Finkster, do you have a Weber Summit charcoal grill? Because if you do, I want to see some pics. That grill is a very attractive looking grill.
Maddie and I refer to that grill as the Cadillac of grills. It's one of our favorites. So some tips for getting started on the Weber Summit charcoal grill. I'd say first and foremost, don't be intimidated by the size. Okay?
Yes.
Treat it
Okay, he hasn't even received it yet. That's a good tip then, because when you get it, it's a lot bigger than you think it's going to be.
But we always like to tell people, when you're starting on that grill, think of it like just a very large kettle. So if you're familiar with the kettle to begin with, it acts a lot like the kettle, but it's a lot...
With some bells and whistles. So it retains the heat a little bit more. Mr. Rat Finkster, I'm not sure if you are in a colder climate. That is that's our winter grill, basically, because we get down to minus 30 here, okay? And so sometimes the kettle, it's not going to hold heat as well as the Weber Summit charcoal grill, so you'll notice that if you ever grill in winter, it's such a good grill for that.
And you know what? You don't really need a lot of tips to have that grill work properly, because it just kind of does the work for you. If you set up the dampers properly, it will hold temperature. Like, you can smoke a brisket.
It's his first charcoal grill, and he started with the Cadillac of grills.
Finkster. Wow, that's awesome.
I'm impressed.
Hoping for a Christmas brisket. Yes, as I was just saying, you can smoke a brisket on there, no problem at all. It's a great all-around grill.
Totally. And Smokin' Joe is asking for a friend. Will Tom make an appearance on one of your Thanksgiving videos?
No.
he is gonna make an appearance probably, but not in the way that you think. He's not gonna be on the table served up.
Shannon's right. That bird is family. He is not going to be on the table. That's so funny.
Okay, let's move it on now to the next one.
Okay, so
What's our
let's see.
next question that we have here? We had a lot of good ones come in, guys. I feel like we should probably do this again because we had so many good questions. A lot of people had a lot of great barbecue questions.
Let's see if we can get through a lot of them.
Yes.
Okay, wait, hang on a second. Pickles just said, being Italian, do you guys
Good
usually
question.
do a lot of seafood for Christmas? Surprisingly, no.
We don't do a lot of seafood, but basically every Christmas there is a shrimp ring on the table. So it's not, that's like, we always like to, when we're having family over, we like to have a variety of things that we've prepared and already pre-prepared things.
Yeah, but it definitely has a barbecue slant, and we don't typically have like the big, huge seafood bars that a lot of Italians do. We always say that we're Canadian first and Italian second, I'd say. Especially, like we grew up here, so we have we love food obviously, but it's just like typical Italians do. But we're definitely Canadian girls through and through.
All right, let's rock and roll. What's our next question here?
What is your all-time favorite food to cook, and which one do you like to eat the most? Like typical Italian. You take this one.
What is our all-time favorite food to cook?
Yes.
All right, let's rock and roll. I don't know because I personally like new. So I get a lot of fun. I feel like it's more fun to research a new recipe or a new style of food and take it on as a challenge. So I love doing that. I don't really actually enjoy making a lot of things over again.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'd have to say the same.
Unless it's like, obviously, when it comes to your burgers, your ribs, your tried and true things, of course, those are fun. But even those, I always like trying to make like a new barbecue sauce or trying to just learn more and grow when it comes to food, because every time, as you guys know, we have tons of barbecue family members in the comments right now, watching right now. Every time you cook, it's a new opportunity to learn.
Yes, so true. And I don't know about you guys, but since everybody's been home a lot more, are you guys getting cravings for certain foods that you used to be able to go out to eat? And then now you're like, hey, well, I may as well figure out how to make that at home. Because that's how I feel.
Okay, Ken on the queue. Any plans for the grill studio to open again soon, or will it only happen once we get a shot in the arm for COVID-19? That's a good question. That's a good question. Guys, we take...
That's how I feel.
Oh, Uncle Chico's in here. Okay, a lot of people just came on now.
Hey, guys.
But we are trying to stay safe as we possibly can during this crazy time. It seems like every day there's new craziness that's going along. So we don't really have any plans to open the grill studio for our private classes until things start to become a little bit more safe.
Yeah. As you guys know, as many of you know, I have an autoimmune condition. So we have to be extra careful.
Yes, Kiki's in the population that needs to stay extra safe.
Mm-hmm. So we don't have any plans of opening it anytime soon. We have to really, really make sure that we're staying safe.
Yeah, Three Stooges, you're super cute. He's saying we look lovely. We got up at 4 a.m. today, so if anyone's saying that, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Okay?
I'm gonna take that too.
Uncle
really
Chico,
cute.
what's Mom's best meal that you never get sick of?
Ooh.
You know what? I don't know if you have the same answer as me. I'm gonna go with Mom's classic tomato sauce. That's a very Italian answer.
I know. What was I just saying? We weren't that Italian, and now
I know, but there's just something so comforting whenever we are going through it's like these weeks when we're on a media tour, when we're doing a lot of craziness, nothing feels more comforting than having dinner at Mom's house with her homemade tomato sauce.
Yes, that's so true.
Good questions.
You guys have some amazing questions.
Very good questions here.
Okay, let's go in order here. Gray County Grillin' said, do you make your own rubs or do you use store-bought ones? So we actually have our own line of rubs, and you can purchase it online on our website if you want to go look. And aside from that, we do love making our own rubs, but we also love trying other people's rubs.
Yes, I don't know. I have a feeling that you guys are going to agree with us on this. Receiving a new rub, it's like Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
Especially when you receive it in the mail, because obviously going to the store, you buy it, it's fun, but when you put in a mail order and you receive a rub from a barbecue family member that maybe they have like a small line of rubs, receiving that literally is like your mind starts thinking, you're like, what am I going to use this on? Like, that's to me so much fun. So we love making our own rubs, but having rubs come in from the mail, I just love it.
Me too. It is like Christmas. Yeah.
Christmas every day.
Okay. Do we have any more up here? Or do we want to continue on with these? Let's see.
Oh, the dude says his wife has an autoimmune issue as well. I know they are very, very common these days.
They are super common, and so you must know your wife must have to stay extra careful as well. It isn't fun, especially during these times. It's very, very scary. So I can just imagine how she feels.
Uncle Chico, Mamma Mia.
No.
Okay, let's go to the next question here.
Okay, let's see here. Stay extra careful as well. It isn't fun, especially during these times. Okay, so this comes from, I don't know how to say that. Do you know how to say this name? That's German, guys.
I know
we're
his
not
name.
German.
I know
who
his
that
name
is.
Thomas, but it's Weschnitz Bump.
That's probably not right at all, honey. West Nitchabub.
I tried. Right. I really tried. Okay, a lot of people didn't know that that we have our own line of rubs. We probably should start talking about it a little bit more often. But we just get excited talking about other people's rubs.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. And we will use them in our upcoming episodes. I think, didn't we already do one with our rub?
No, not yet, but we will. And Kevin, we don't know. I don't know when, and I'm certainly not going to say now when Kiki's going to be getting sprayed, okay?
No, it's too cold now.
Or is she going to get sprayed? Is it going to be a whole other prank?
No, we don't sneak attack Kiki, okay?
Okay, let's get to Thomas's question.
Okay, so Thomas wants to know, do you have kids? And if you do they love barbecue? Good question.
It is a very, very good question.
So for those wondering, we do not have kids. Neither of us have any kids. Maddie's like my child, to be honest.
What?
I gotta take care of her. She's high maintenance. I gotta tend to her.
Okay, no, I'm not. Really? Or... And that wraps up this Q&A, everybody. No, so we do not have kids. It is by choice. Everybody always says maybe you guys might have them eventually in your life, but at this point we still don't have them. We're just having fun doing what we're doing right now. But that's not to say that we don't have animal babies, because we do have animal babies. We have tons of animal babies in our family, and I feel like they're like our kids.
Yes, absolutely. And
let us know in the comments who here who's watching right now thinks that pets are truly family, because we do.
100%. And we also love other people's kids. So
exactly,
we love other people's kids.
You know what I'm obsessed with now?
What?
Okay, so you guys know that we're new to the YouTube community. So we're obviously having an absolute blast on our YouTube journey so far. But I love when our barbecue family members, their kids get excited about barbecue.
Yes.
Their kids get excited about cooking, because I don't know why, but a lot of people say like kids, they're picky when it comes to food. But when kids show an interest in cooking, especially on a barbecue, that just lights me up inside, man.
Me too.
It just lights me up inside.
Me too, especially little girls. That's like part of our mission, is to make sure to inspire young girls to get into barbecue.
Yes, everybody in general, but when we see little girls getting into barbecue, I feel like it reminds us of us when we were little.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, let's go in order. Come on.
I have a breakfast burrito baby in my belly right now. I like it. I wish I did. I'm starving right now.
Uncle Chico, I love you. Okay, let's go in order here. What's your website to get your rub? So our website is maddieandkiki.com, or you can order the rub directly from etsy.com, and if you just type in Maddie and Kiki in the top, you can order it. We're getting low on stock. We have to redo a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you know why we're getting low on stock, guys? Because when it comes to giving, sorry, I'm not even selling. Yeah, giving the rub, because when people order the rub, we're always like, let's just put in like 2 more in there.
Let's just give it.
We just want to spread it around and make everybody happy, and I don't know if that's a good business strategy.
Probably not.
But we love it when someone orders our rub. It makes our day.
Yeah, it makes us really happy. Ken on the queue wants to know any plans to add more animals to the farm. Absolutely, yes. Some of you, I don't know if we shared this on Instagram, that I just recently unfortunately lost a very dear animal of mine. My cat passed away just last week, right before Maddie and I had to start this media tour, which was very, very difficult for me to do. And it's weird because we just did the farm tour and we showed the pet cemetery, and I had no idea that we'd be adding to the pet cemetery.
You never know when things are going to kick off like that or things are going to happen like that. But when it comes to being professional, we made a decision that we were going to obviously go on this tour. So we keep saying the show must go on. And it's hard. No one's saying it's not a hard
I've cried like
situation to
more
go
in the
to.
last week than I have in like the last 10 years probably. But
Yeah.
yes, I probably am going to get some kind of an animal in the next little while because we love our fur babies.
Yes, we really do. And okay, so I Want to Breathe Smoke says my 12-year-old daughter cooks on all our videos. Okay, absolutely awesome. So cool. I love that. 12 years old, that's a good age to get into grilling, I
That
feel
is
like.
awesome. That makes us so happy. And she watches all our videos, and she wants a sister now. That makes me so happy.
Oh, she watches our videos?
Yeah, she said she wants a
Aw.
sister now. Oh, that's so
Well,
sweet.
guys, we say, like, we're all a big barbecue family. So technically, guys, whoever's watching right now, we said, like we always say in our videos, we're the Canadian barbecue sisters you never knew you wanted.
Exactly. I Want to Breathe Smoke. Let us know what her name is because I would love to do a shout out to her in one of our videos.
Definitely. Okay, a lot of people are being sweet about the loss of Kiki's pet because
Thank you guys
a
so
lot
much.
of people know. If you've ever lost a pet before, oh my goodness, is it hard? It's
Yeah.
very hard, especially when you're doing things like actually, you know what? Sometimes it's good to stay busy during
That's the thing.
times like that. So like in a way, yes, this media tour, like we're doing 9 segments in a week and a half, and it's a lot of work, guys. But it's definitely going to keep us busy and keep us going and keep the positivity going.
Yes. Okay, so I Want to Breathe Smoke's 12-year-old daughter's named Natalia. That's a beautiful name. We will shout out to her in one of our
I
videos,
love that name.
definitely.
Okay, Ken on the queue says our house blend's currently not available on Etsy. That might mean that it's sold out.
It might mean
And
we're
we
out of
knew-
stock.
Yeah, we knew that we were coming to the end of our I guess like our stock. So we are going to be replenishing that, and we'll let you guys know when it's back up.
And we are going to come out with, so right now we only have our house blend, but we are going to come out with another blend this winter, but we just need 5 seconds to just
Yeah.
be able to get that together.
All right, let's rock and roll on
Okay.
another question here. And if anyone else has any questions, everyone, JB's Barbecue and Guns, hello. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
This YouTube Live has a different vibe than Instagram, and it's like it seems like more like interactive or something.
Yes, I
don't know why.
I know. I know, it's so true. I don't know why either. Okay. Barbecue Break wants to know, when can I buy your cookbook?
Okay, so guys, Barbecue Break, if anyone is not following him, head over to Instagram and follow him. His name is Robert Tuzzi. We absolutely love him. And he's asking about our cookbook.
Yeah, so eventually Maddie and I do plan to come out with a cookbook. Again, that is on our list of to-dos. Probably for this winter, we're going to start getting on that and making that
It's a good winter
happen.
activity. For us here in Canada, because it gets to be temperatures that you're not going to really spend that much time outside. It's a good time to work on projects like that.
Yes, and so that is something that we are going to be doing in the next little while. So we will let you guys know when we have more details on that. But that we're really, really excited about that because there's so many recipes that I can think of just even off the top of my head that I want to include in there.
I feel like the book could be like a book like that thick, but that's maybe we gotta do it in parts. Hi,
Okay.
Matt's Megabytes. How are you? Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody.
Yeah, okay. Uncle Chico just said I want M&K fermented hot sauce. That needs to be in the cookbook.
Love that idea.
Because fermentation is something near and dear to our hearts, and you have not had a hot sauce until you've had a fermented hot sauce.
Especially because it also is good for you.
Yes.
It's not only delectable, it also is good for you.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Uncle Chico says we gotta include Mom's sauce recipe. You know what, Uncle Chico? We're gonna let her know that you actually just requested this, but she is hard to get that recipe.
She's going to be like, over my dead body.
But we're gonna ask her. We're gonna say maybe if we say that Uncle Chico asked, maybe that we're not asking.
Maybe it'll work. Pickle said, how much preparation do you do for your media extravaganza? Very good question.
Yes, and we're actually trying to work on an upcoming barbecue vlog that we're going to be doing that's going to show kind of behind the scenes of what our media tours look like, because you guys wouldn't believe what goes on behind the scenes.
No, they're a mile a minute, and they take so much preparation. We had no idea how much preparation goes into that until we started doing them, because when you watch the morning shows, you see people, they look like they have a great set.
It's a 5-minute segment. You're like, what? Like, that's not even hard.
Yeah.
There's like hours and days that goes into the setup before you even get started.
And you probably think like, oh, well, they have the TV people doing the sets. But no, you have to do everything. So we're the ones writing the recipe, taking the pictures, getting ourselves set up, getting the set design, like doing absolutely everything. So it's not a lot of sleep happening during those weeks.
Okay, Hobie's Garage Barbecue just came on, and he watched our Girl Studio tour. Good morning, Hobie, sorry.
Good morning, Hobie.
He watched our Girl Studio tour, and he also designed his own barbecue space / man cave. And he thought that our decor looked cool.
I want to see this man cave.
I know, me too.
Now I want to
Me
see
too.
it. And what kind of signs you got going on in there. I would love to see this. Take us on a tour, Hobie.
Yes, okay, so one of the other questions that we have, I don't know who this one came to, because like this one are these from Facebook?
I think so.
Okay, guys, the next question we have, do you guys plan your talking topics? Okay, so you know how, guys,
Hobie's doing a tour.
He's doing a tour. Yes, okay, yes.
Yes.
Guys, let's see everybody's barbecue area. I would love that.
Me too.
I love seeing people's barbecue areas. And
Me too.
We've shared this before, but when we go for walks, like in my neighborhood, because I live in the suburbs, we love peeking into people's backyards.
No, you do.
I'm not trying to bring you into that too. Like, we are both creepers, but like, I am.
Maddie and I go for like a walk in the evening when it's dark and people have lights on. Maddie's like, oh, look, this person forgot to close the curtains. I'm like, what? Mind your own business.
All right, let me know if you guys do that too. I can't be the only one. But okay, back to our question. Do you guys plan your talking topics? Okay, so if you guys have watched our videos, which I'm guessing some of you guys have, when we do our videos, we always have a little bit of a, like, talk and fun that we do before we actually get into the cook. And so we always have the topic that we're going to talk about. So for instance, when it was National Undie Day, we were talking about National Undie Day. But we never share what we're gonna say.
No, good point. We like to have things as authentic as possible, and so we try to keep our answers from each other, and we just start talking. So it's good to have.
I didn't know that day that you got new undies. You just happened to be sharing that you got new undies.
And that happened to just be at the right place at the right time.
And it just happened to go with, we were making a flank steak. So I don't know how those mesh together. A lot of the times it doesn't, but that's just what we want to talk about.
Yeah, you never know, guys.
Okay, so hold on 1 second. So Hobie's is going to do that. Oh, he does the same when driving by garages. Yeah, see?
Okay, so Maddie's not the only creeper.
I'm not the only one.
Great County Girl and said, I try not to look into people's windows. You never know when you might see a naked butt. Yep, that is so true. That's what I always think too. Smart.
I didn't think that.
You gotta watch out.
I did not think that, but that is true. Guys, I'm looking for the grills, not for the bums.
Andrew, hello from New York City. So nice to see you.
That's awesome.
How's it going down there? Okay. Next question. Are you guys the same off camera as you are on camera? I think that's safe to say yes. We absolutely are. Guys,
okay, so I don't know how to like prove that. Though,
I know,
because I'm sure everybody says that.
But with us, what you get is what you see. I think that's the best way to put it. We're the exact same. The exact same. Even when we're tired, even when we're stressed out, like we're pretty much the exact same 24/7.
We couldn't, I don't know how people do that. I feel like that would be, if you're trying to act different on camera, like, first of all, why?
I know.
Like, why do you think that you can't be you on camera? And second of all, like, I just feel like that would take so much effort.
I know, it's so true.
It really would. And like, I also, you guys probably watching, I feel like just online, blanket undies. Oh my God. Blanket undies.
I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. I gotta go to bed.
What?
Oh, that was funny.
Now I lost what I was saying.
Okay, moving
Blanket
on.
undies.
Blanket undies wrecked me. Sorry. Okay. Do you guys ever fight?
Yeah, okay. This quick and easy answer to that, yes, we do.
Guys.
Guys, all the time. And I feel like when you work with your best friend / sibling, that's just a part of it.
Yes.
It's just a part of it. It's gonna happen. We spend like I feel like not like all of our waking moments together. Like
Pretty
we're
much.
just not sleep. We just don't like. We live in different houses, but it certainly doesn't feel like it a lot of the time.
No, but we're the type of siblings that we fight 24/7, but it's like bickering more than anything. It's
Yes.
a fight that doesn't last longer than the drive home. Like
Yeah.
I get to my house and I call and I'm like basically like, so what are you having for dinner tonight? Do we not?
It's so true. And I feel like also that's what makes us closer too, because we don't hold it back. If we have an issue with each other, we always say we just blast it out, get it out on the table, address it, move on.
Yeah, we can't bury our issues if we tried.
Sometimes I wish we could, but we can't.
Okay, so the last question I have written down, and if you guys have any more questions, let us know in the comments in here. But the last question I have written down comes from Facebook.
Sorry.
What?
Because I'm sending t-shirts that say flanks and undies.
Yes.
I'd wear that.
People in public would be like, I don't get it.
Or it could become like the new like Under Armour where people just start wearing it.
They're like, yeah, I know flanks and undies.
Yeah, they're like, who doesn't know flanks and undies? I wear it. I think that's a cool idea.
F and you, flanks and undies. Okay.
Okay, maybe not F and you.
That doesn't sound good. Okay, last question. What makes you mad?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Honey, take it from the top. You go first.
Okay. Okay, first of all, I gotta think about this. Do you know yours? Okay. I'm gonna say, this is gonna sound weird, but I don't really like couples that are too touchy.
I know that about you.
Yeah, if I see, this is like so random. It's such a weird question. It doesn't make me mad. It's more of like irritating. Like, have you guys ever been to like a gathering and like you're with a couple and all they do is they're like, yeah, me and like baby, yeah. And then you're just like, you're trying to talk to them and you're just like, can you just like get off of each other?
Or you're like, so what'd you guys do for Thanksgiving? And then instead of looking at me, they look at each other and are like, so we just went down to the Poconos. And you're like, what?
Okay, wait, sorry, Kevin's heading off. Okay, Kevin, you have a great day. Thank you so much for popping on. And yep, I don't like PDAs.
No.
not a fan. It doesn't make me mad. It just makes me like irritated.
Yeah. Okay. So what makes me mad?
What makes you mad, honey? I feel like I know, but
this is also mad/irritable. But tell us
yeah. See, everybody knows someone like that. It's irritating.
It's irritating. It is super irritating. Okay. So what makes me mad is mad/irritated/annoyed. People chewing disgustingly.
Yes.
I can't handle it.
I know that you hate that one.
Not
That's
like
a common one too.
Not even like I'm like, oh, that's not that bad.
Oh my god, pickles. Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry. Back to the PDAs when couples like somehow I don't know why, but they start dressing exactly the same.
Yeah. No,
I
that's
don't
not
get
good.
it.
But anyway,
yeah.
so
chewing loudly.
Yeah. If someone's chewing gross, not even like I'm like, oh, it's like kind of annoying. It makes me literally want to like rip off my own arm and throw it at someone's face. Like I can't handle it, guys. It makes me so mad.
That's aggressive.
Yeah. That's fine.
All right, what a pleasant way to end off, ripping off body parts and throwing them at people.
That wraps up our Q&A, guys.
Okay, so I think this was fun.
This was super fun.
I can't believe that people are on right now. I really, really appreciate that. This was our first time. And I would definitely do this again.
Me too.
It's more connected.
People are agreeing on the chewing loud, guys. Yes.
A lot of people don't like it. I agree. That one too.
Yeah, Tom, I'm not getting the mukbang thing at all. Like I'm not getting it.
I know. Can someone explain what is that about?
It's like a psychological thing.
It's also a lot of food. What is with the eating a lot of food?
Like in quantity.
Yeah, it's something that's just right over my head.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Okay, so thank you guys so much for joining us. Let's just see.
Okay, Ken on the queue said we have to announce it in advance sometime or
Yes.
next time. We are gonna first find out how to do that because I don't know how to do that.
If someone knows, tell us.
Yeah,
People
and the dude is saying lives are lots of fun. I agree.
This is so much fun because it does
This
feel
was
like we're able
awesome.
to hang out in real life.
I agree.
So if we can figure out a way to announce it ahead of time, do that thing where people put the video up that says when it's coming.
Yes.
Let's figure out how to do that.
If someone can let us know, that would be helpful. And of course, Uncle Chico's got to rub it in that he's in Huntington Beach right now.
Thanks a lot.
Just
bud.
rub it in.
Thanks
Just rub
a lot.
it in. Okay. Thank you guys. Oh, Jesse James, I didn't know he was in here, but hello. Thank you guys so much. And we are wishing you guys a very happy Friday.
Yes. Okay, one last question. Great County Girl and said, what do you guys use to edit your videos?
Okay, so we actually, guys, believe it or not, we shoot, edit, record even our audio on our phones. So we have about like 6 different apps to do it. But for us personally, right now at this point in our YouTube career, that's what we use. And we're absolutely loving it. If people want to share what they use, we're open to it too, because the good thing about YouTube is that everyone's always learning from one another and growing, and that's just how YouTube goes.
Yes. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time. Have a great weekend. And thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I don't really know how to get off of here. I think we got it.
We're going to be here all night, everybody.
And I'm like, goodbye, everybody. All right. Okay, seriously, guys, have a fantastic Friday. Barbecue love to you all.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
I think we got it. That is too funny.
Okay.